But look, I must start the programme tonight with a significant update that we received today. This relates to the 18-year-old that's been accused of murdering those 3 little schoolgirls in Southport. Let me cross to our Home and Security editor, Mark White. He brings us this report from Liverpool.
It's 3 months since that horrific attack in Southport that left 3 innocent young girls dead, 8 others injured, along with 2 adults. And now the significant development, the announcement by Merseyside Police of 2 new charges against the key suspect, Axel Rudakubana. He will now face charges relating to the production of the deadly toxin ricin, and also a terror charge relating to the downloading of an al-Qaeda terror manual. This is what the Merseyside Chief Constable, Serena Kennedy, said a little earlier.
The 2 further offences relate to evidence obtained by Merseyside Police during searches of Axel Rudakubana's home address as part of a lengthy and complex investigation which has been ongoing since the 29th of July. The additional charges are the production of a biological toxin, namely ricin, contrary to Section 1 of the Biological Weapons Act 1974, and possession of information, namely a PDF file entitled Military Studies in the Jihad Against the Tyrants, the al-Qaeda Training Manual, likely to be useful to a person committing or preparing to commit an act of terrorism, contrary to Section 58 of the Terrorism Act 2000.
Well, the Southport attack led to a great deal of anger and an outbreak of violent disorder in a number of towns and communities in England and Northern Ireland. The Merseyside Chief Constable is calling for calm amongst the public as they absorb the news of these 2 new charges, and is urging the public not to speculate, given that this case is now active.
I would strongly advise anyone against speculating as to the motivation in this case. The criminal proceedings against Axel Rudakubana are live, and he has a right to a fair trial. It is extremely important that there is no reporting, commentary or sharing of information online that could prejudice these proceedings. I want to remind everyone that the trial is scheduled for January next year.
Using the internet without a VPN is a bit like taking to the road without car insurance. All it takes is one unlucky moment to cost you a lot of cash. We want to help protect you. This video's sponsor, Private Internet Access, is the VPN to help keep you safe. Now, you might be asking, what is a VPN? Well, a virtual private network is an app that hides your IP address and safeguards your internet connection through an encrypted tunnel. This way, it shields your digital life from the eyes of those that are looking to exploit your private information. Whenever you connect to the internet on a public Wi-Fi network, such as at airports, coffee shops, friends' houses, or even in your own home, your data is at risk of being stolen. Hackers that are connected to the same Wi-Fi network have the ability to steal your personal data with ease. T-Mobile reached a settlement this year with the US Federal Communications Commission after they suffered data breaches in 2021, 22, and 23. In 2023 alone, over 37 million customers' data was exposed. And it's not just hackers to be concerned about. Information can be censored. When Canada passed their C-18 bill, social media giants decided to ban news content on their platforms. But PIA can protect your ability to consume the news content that you love. Private Internet Access is available for all platforms: Windows, macOS, Android, Linux, iOS, and you can use one Private Internet Access subscription to protect an unlimited number of devices at the same time. Plus, we've got a huge GB News discount. Click the link in this video's description and you'll get 83% off PIA. That is under £2 a month, and you'll get an extra 4 months completely free. There's also a 30-day money-back guarantee. So head to piavpn.com/GB News. to start protecting yourself digitally today.
Well, Axel Rudakubana is due to appear before Videolink at Westminster Magistrates Court in West London tomorrow to face the 2 new charges against him.
Goodness me, that's Mark White there, our home and security editor, bringing you that report from Liverpool. Now, I've got to say, a few people have been giving statements off the back of this. The Prime Minister's deputy official spokesman has said the following, I quote, "It is important that we let the police and the CPS do their jobs, and for a trial to establish the facts. Our focus is on ensuring that we get justice for the victims and their loved ones. We must let the police do their jobs and the trial establish the facts. The government is focused on ensuring the families and all of those affected see justice. First and foremost, the Prime Minister's thoughts are with those families and the communities. His thoughts remain with them." I can also say as well that many other people have been speaking out. So Robert Jenrick, for example, he had this to say.
Of course, the legal process needs to be respected, but I'm seriously concerned that the facts may have been withheld from the public here. The government and authorities told us for months that they were not treating this as a terrorist incident. But today, the attacker has been charged with terrorist offences, and it has been revealed that he has been allegedly reading terrorist manuals. This atrocity was of immense public concern. The public had the right to know the truth right away.
Of course, he's one of the contenders for the Tory leadership role. The other contender is Kemi Badenoch. She has said the following, and I directly quote, "After the Southport murders and the ensuing protests and riots, some people asked me why I wasn't commenting. Well, this is why. Too many on all sides rush to conclusions before all the facts are clear. As more information emerges, it's quite clear that there are serious questions to be asked of the police, the CPS, and also of Keir Starmer's response to the whole situation. Parliament," she says, "is the right place for this to happen. And whilst we must abide by the rules of contempt of court and not prejudice this case, it is important," she says, "that there is appropriate scrutiny." So that's from Kemi Badenoch there. Now, look, I pay close attention to the tweets that you send me, the emails that you send me, and all of your thoughts that you send over. And I know that you guys are keen, desperate to discuss this case. Believe you me, I have very strong opinions on it too. And for those of you that are wondering why is Michelle not about to embark on a whole debate about this topic, I would love nothing more than to do that. But I also am desperate to avoid doing anything that would prevent in any way this person facing a trial, because however strongly some of us might feel on some of these aspects, and I hear you, believe me, the most important thing is that the parents of those little girls and all of the other people that have been affected by this get the right to a trial. And I personally am not willing to do anything that would prejudice that. So there are times for these conversations, and believe you me, I won't shy away from any of them. But tonight is not that night. So I'll leave that topic there.